Hi friends, welcome here. First of all, let me just say I am so sorry that it is so echoey in here, but it's a YouTube first for me. I'm filming in a house. Well, I mean, I've filmed in a house before. Last week's video was in a house, but I mean a house that I live in. This is my house. If you've been following my YouTube channel, you probably know by now that my husband and I have been traveling full-time for about 18 months. The majority of that was spent living in our 1969 Volkswagen bus, traveling around the US, and we also spent a few months backpacking in Southeast Asia. But January 1st, 2020 marked the end of our full-time travel life. So today I just wanted to sit down and talk to you a little bit about where we're living, what we're planning on doing next, and what's next for this YouTube channel. Let's get started. So one of the biggest impetus for us traveling full-time was to find a place where we wanted to live. I've lived in New England my entire life, and my husband Murphy had been living there for over a decade, and we were ready for somewhere new, somewhere warm. I was done with New England winters, definitely knew I wanted to live somewhere warm, but I didn't know where that was. So we wanted to visit all the places to find where we thought we might like to live. And we've landed, drum roll please, in Joshua Tree, California. So if you're not familiar with Joshua Tree, it's Southern California, it's desert, and it's a mecca for rock climbing. We spent our honeymoon here. We spent several weeks here when we were traveling in the bus. It was one of the top locations on our list of places to live after we had gone all over the US. And then once we kind of decided that this was one of the top places, things just kind of started falling into place. Murphy ended up getting a job guiding rock climbing in the park, and we found this cute little house to rent. So yeah, we're calling Joshua Tree home. The transition from van life to house life has been interesting. The biggest thing is there's, ooh, a jackrabbit. This is just a jackrabbit bopping through the yard. Hey, buddy. The biggest thing is that there's just so much space, and I don't know what to do with all the space. We don't own any furniture. We sold everything that we had prior to moving into the bus. So you can see there's like nothing in this room. That's a pile of climbing stuff. And we also have this stool that I'm sitting on. But honestly, I'm not mad at it. It kind of gives us the opportunity to reintroduce stuff and things and furniture into our life in a really intentional way. We don't have any plans to like go out and buy a full like bedroom set or a full living room set. Just over time and very slowly, we're gonna acquire things as we feel like we need them. The things that we've acquired so far that we felt like we couldn't live without was a mattress, a vacuum, a dresser, and a desk. So we have those 4 things, and the rest will come. You know, when we feel like we need something, we will be selective with what it is and mindfully bring it back into our lives. I will say that one of the things that I'm most excited about of being off the road and not traveling is just to establish a sense of community. I think one of the hardest things for me when we were traveling full time was that you have no real connection to people. You sort of move from place to place, and you make sort of moments in time and small connections with people that a lot of those have carried on. We stay in touch with people that we met while we're traveling, but there is not this like deep connectedness to your community and the people around you. You don't really have the time to establish really deep connections. So I'm really excited to be in one place and just make ourselves part of the community here and meet people and make friends and, I don't know, be a part of a place. Not too long ago, I was visiting some of my friends from college, and I left that visit just feeling like so energized and happy and like full of love. And I was like, what is this euphoria? And I was like, oh yeah, friends. Like that's what that feeling is. It's having like people and loved ones around you. So I'm very, very excited to establish ourselves in a new community here. Another thing that's been really great about the transition away from van life is I've found so much gratitude in just these little tiny things that I took for granted in my life before. Running water, to be able to walk up to a faucet and turn it on and have it rush out, and to be able to use that and drink it and do whatever you need to do with it, brush your teeth, that's incredible. That's so cool that at any point we have running water that is clean. It's not something that I'm used to, and I hope it's something that I don't take for granted anymore. Same thing with like a shower. At any point, I can take a shower. I could take 2 or 3 showers a day if I wanted to. I have access to hot water at any point. I can have a clean body every single day. I can shave my legs every day if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that. Also, I have access to a toilet at any time. If I have to pee in the middle of the night, I just get up, walk across the hall, and go pee. I don't have to like put shoes on and like a coat and like go outside and anytime I wanna pee. And I've also noticed, and this one's gonna sound a little bit like weird, but the ability to just like walk around, to be able to like go from room to room in your house and like move your body around while you live in your house. I know that sounds like a little bit strange, but when you live in a really small space, like 50 square feet, you don't move around. Like if I needed something from the other side of the bus, the most I would have to do is like lean forward and reach. Like now I can stand all the way up and walk my legs into the kitchen and go get something, and I feel like I actually get to like stand up and move my body around. I feel like it's just a lot better positioning for my body overall. These are just things that I never thought about or I thought mattered or cared about. The fact that I can stand up in my house and walk from room to room, like it's so incredible that this is a thing that I am grateful for now. You know what else I'm grateful for? A dresser. When we were in the bus, you had to like lift the seat up, and then like we had all our stuffs in packing cubes. So you had to know like which packing cube had like which clothes in it, and then you had to like pull it out, unzip it, get it out. It's all wrinkled. We have a dresser now and a closet. All my clothes are just hanging there. I can stand up in the morning, just open a drawer and pull a shirt out and put it on. And I don't have to be like hunched over to put it on. Like I can just like put it on. It's incredible. And last but not least, we bought a king size mattress. The bed that we have in the bus is smaller than a full bed. So it's bigger than a twin, but smaller than a full. So we basically slept like right next to each other. So close every night. So we bought a king size mattress. We have all the space in the world and it's so comfortable. I've been sleeping so well. I am so grateful for the mattress. So yeah, it's definitely been a little bit of an adjustment. It's been an adjustment for Murphy and I as well. Last night I was sitting in one room doing some work on the computer and he was in the bedroom, and I felt like weird that he wasn't near me. Like we spent like maybe an hour and a half apart, and then he came and sat in the same room as me. It just is like, we're just so used to like being in each other's orbit at all times. I feel like that's gonna probably dwindle a little bit the longer that we're in a house, and I think that's totally healthy and fine, but it does just feel weird not to like have his energy right next to me when I know that he's in the same house as me. So that's like certainly gonna be an adjustment. But we both really like alone time, so I feel like this is probably gonna be good. So as I've been sharing with friends and family that we're moving to Joshua Tree, we're gonna be living in a house, a lot of people are asking me if I plan to still make YouTube videos. And the answer is yes. I love making YouTube videos. It's been fun for me over the past year to learn how to shoot and edit video, to learn how YouTube works. I just have a lot of fun doing it, and I definitely want to keep doing it. And I think that living in a house will give me the opportunity to kind of refine what I'm doing, make better quality videos where I can control the environment a little bit more, control the sound, well, eventually when it's not echoey in here, control the lighting a little bit more, and just continue to get better at making videos. The content on my channel has primarily been about van life and about travel. And honestly, those things are still part of my life. Just because we're not living in a van full time doesn't mean that we're not still gonna adventure in our Volkswagen bus, or that we're not gonna still be traveling and I'm not still gonna share that on YouTube. I do plan to do that. You know, I also wanna share other things that I'm interested in, you know, minimalism and rock climbing, zero waste, intentional living. These are all things that I love and I love to talk about and that I want to share videos about. So I'm excited for 2020. I'm excited for the changes in our lives and to see what's next. Anyways, I hope you continue watching and following along with our adventure. Please make sure to subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, friends. No. Lives. It's not lives. Desert makes my lips dry. Oh man, I already spilled my... Hi friends. This is so echoey. Oh, there's a fire ant on the floor. Don't touch me. That way. Out.